December has just begun and Christmas is fast approaching. It's the perfect time to get into the holiday spirit, don't you think? Here in Germany, one of the best ways to do that is by visiting Christmas markets. So to kick off the holiday season in this video, I'll be building a traditional German Christmas market on our Minecraft server. Merry December or something like that. I'm Josi and welcome to Royal Realms SMP. Me and my friends are building a Christmas town together and today I'm gonna build a marketplace. Over here, we have a big spot open that I prepared. I did some terraforming, and to build our marketplace now, we need to exchange the floor. And I think this path is a good part to end the square, like around here. So Darius and I cleared out all of this space and filled it in with stone slabs. And then we started building on the tree. And there we have our naked tree already. It's obviously not finished. Darius had to go, but we're gonna finish it later after I made a few market stands. So now we're just gonna start with these market stands. So first of all, I want to take a look where I'm gonna remove the floor and where I'm gonna put all of the market stands, because I want to make like some holes in the floor so I can plan a little bit more. So I think I'm gonna make the first one over here. They also have my little jelly over here, Scar's cat, basically. I mean, it's no longer Scar's cat, unfortunately, but yeah, she's my friend today. Let's just put the second one over here. So maybe this one is gonna be a little bigger. And we have the entrance over here, so we have to make sure that is open, but I can put another one on this part here. I think I might want to leave 3 blocks in between every market stand so we have like space for the roof. I think I'll make it like 5 blocks wide because I need odd numbers for the roof most of the time. So this is an odd number, and then we're gonna leave like 3 in between, and I'm gonna build another one over here. And I really want to make like a stage over here, so let's just plan that for the moment because it's gonna be a little bit bigger. Okay, I think that is quite good now. That's the market stand now. So I think for the first one I'm gonna go with my classic oak and spruce combination. I'm gonna strip the spruce later on. This might be a little tall because this is all on 1/2 slab level but I think that's funny. I think that's cool. Let's just do it. That is like a normal height for market stands, I feel like. And over here I want to go upwards now and finish it up with a roof, but I just wanted to leave like a little bit of a spot open on the other side so you can, you know, sit there and get drinks and all that stuff. Let's just strip all of that. I might want to do it a little higher, and then I'm gonna place some dirt around here so I can place the spruce on top in the right direction and the oak. Now I also want to add a roof on top. So for the block palette I picked out some diorite, calcite and snow, and I'm just gonna do that in a gradient all over the roof. That is how it looks like now. Now I want to add like a little bit of snow dripping down, also some diorite stairs like so, and then I thought I might add some glow berries around that, and then I bone meal these so they look like some little baubles, but I'm not sure if I like the green. It's too light. Now I'm just gonna spread some snow layers all above the roof so it has a little bit more texture in 3D. I love that. And that's how the roof looks like right now. I love how it turned out. It's pretty nice. I'm gonna do the same for all the other roofs as well. Now for some more detail and some more space to get the drinks, basically, I decided to add these trapdoors. I also want to add some on the sides because I feel like that supports it a little better. Now we can add some seats like so. I know it is unfortunately not an odd number, even though I wanted to make every standard number, but I kind of didn't. So we have to live with that now, but I think it's fine. Now I'm gonna use armor stands to make the legs of the chair. For that I will use the book, and that is basically a plugin on the server where you can do whatever you want with these armor stands, and you can turn off gravity, you can give them arms, you can give them whatever, and you can move them down, what I'm gonna do right now just to get them to look like little legs. And now I got some glass panes and I want to spread them around here a little bit so it looks like hanging eyes. And the single ones are the best, but they don't work all the time. And here we have one hanging down like so. Now we still need to do the interior of the market stand, and I already know what the purpose of this one might be. And now I want to add some shelves, also some barrels. I want to make them face me, and then I want to add some shelves like so. And we're gonna brew in here. We're gonna be brewing. I am just gonna build another one for this design. I thought I want to use as a texturing some spruce and some dark oak. I kind of figured it might be better if I just replace these top ones with these ones, the spruce wood basically, so then I can have like different directions as well. Now I finished it and I did a little bit of roofing going on off camera because you know how it goes. I already showed you on this one. So now I want to use some of these. I think that looks really nice. And then I want to add some signs that tell us what we can buy. And then we might even do the interior red because why not? So we're just filling the floor with slabs. Oh, that was wrong. And then we're going like so. We're gonna do some little shelfies. Gonna also add some shelfies over here. And this is where you can, oh yeah, you can live in here if you want to. This is where you can get candy, I think. I might mess around with some signs on here so it looks more like shelves. Maybe like so. And then maybe we could also add some item frames. So my cute little idea is to do it like so on the lower row at least, and then we're gonna add some quartz stairs. I need to get more quartz for that. But look, cute. And then on the shelves over here, I thought we want to do like this as well. And then we can put like stuff in there, like Christmas candy that I'm going to do with 3D. In Germany, there is this thing. It's called gingerbread hearts, directly translated. They are usually hanging from these sweet stuff stands right from above. They are there in every German market. So let me just show you right now how I do these 3D hearts in Blockbench. This is the 3D models I've already made. For example, the hat, the elf hat I'm wearing in the video, and the cakes for last video, and also that little thing. To make a new one, we have to click on Java block/item and create a model. And then we have this little rate thing. We can make boxes like cubes and basically shape them however we want. We can make them long, we can make them wide, but it's always a cube. So if we want to have like a more detailed form, we need to add more cubes to add onto the front. So to make a gingerbread heart, we obviously need to get a heart shape done. This is now all pretty tall, so I can make it all go down. Yeah, that's just how you do it. You add cubes, size them down to how you want them to be, and at the top here you can move them if you select the move. If you select the resize, you can make them bigger, smaller. There we have it, our cute little heart. I think it is a little small though. We can just add more cubes surrounding it, because the thing is, there is like now the edge of these gingerbread hearts is like a little bit higher up. So all I'm gonna have to do is make them a tiny bit more 3D. I'm gonna have to make a couple one of these all around the heart. So that is the heart now with a little edge on top, and it's like 3D, it's sticking out. I thought I might do every once in a while one that is a little taller, so it has like a little more 3D, I guess. But over here we can use detail, because now I mean I haven't explained it yet. So basically, if you just normally drag, you have like each time you drag like 1 pixel. But if you want to go in between, you have to press shift, and then you are a little more precise, as you can see. So I can just pick the middle and make a blob in the middle. There we go. I think that is the whole thing. That is the shape of the heart. And now we have to make a texture. We can make like multiple textures if we want to. To make a texture, we have to select all of our cubes, and then we go into paint mode and create a texture. That looks funny. So now we can just draw how our hearts desire. We could use like the bucket and fill everything in. So here you see the texture on the side. If you just pick one color and paste it in there, everything changes color. So all I'm gonna do for now is just changing some of it, like the edges, to be white, and the middle is gonna be brown like gingerbread. I can also just pick a shadow color, just go darker, Then I can change the brush to a smooth brush, and with that one, as you see, can do some shading. If we want to have like even a darker color, we can go in, we can make it like smaller and surround the edges. In these German gingerbread hearts, there's usually a text in the middle. Maybe we can just add like letters in the middle, like a J. I could just add like the beginning letter of every different SMP member in there. I think that might be cute. And then we can take like a darker white tone and we can like add some shadow here and there. That is the second texture I made. It's for Bam Dam. So there is the love heart. That is the Darius heart. Here we have Grazer Seal as a heart. This is a heart for Mr. Carefree. And then we have the last one. QI is wrong. And it's just 7 people from the server. And I just picked the people that are in Christmas Town, or like that I think will be in Christmas Town. So yeah, before we can export all of this, we need to go to the display tab and make sure it is sitting where it is supposed to be. For example, in the GUI, I have to rotate it a little bit. I have to resize it, make it a little bit bigger. And there you have it. And then also in the frame, which is the most important part because I want to frame them, you have to position them. I think that's quite perfect. We can also make sure how it looks like when it's on the ground, on the floor. We can also put it on our head. You might want to eat them. So first person, you don't even see it, so I have to move it up a little bit. Then we can also put it in our hands like so. And yeah, that's basically everything we need to do for these 3D models. And then we can do whatever we want. To save all of this now, we just go to save as. Also, to save the model, we have to go to File, Export, and export block item model, and then you can put it into the texture pack folder. I don't know how to do all the texture pack folder stuff, because that's something that always Darius, the owner, is doing. That's why I don't know how that works. But I learned how to do all of these 3D things in a video from In the Littlewood, and he explained also how you make these texture packs yourself. So I recommend you guys to watch these. Let's continue with the next stand. I think we want to put one here. So for this little market stand, it's gonna be very little indeed. I thought of using some red terracotta. So this is how it looks like now. I'm just gonna add some leaves over here, some Sprossay leaves. And then I think I might add like item frames. And then we're gonna add some. I'm just gonna place. I mean, does that look good? That's actually kind of cute. That was accidental, but I kind of like that now. So you know what? I'm gonna keep that. And now I can shear it. Ed Sheeran. Maybe I even want to replace that because I think I'm not happy with the glowberries. Even though I like the glowberries itself, I just don't like that the leaves are green, like light green. No, I think maybe like this. Can I make like a pattern that works? That should work. Now, these are symmetrical and this one is just, you know, little random wood. I would add some science here, I think. So this is how it looks like now. It's so slay. I haven't done interior yet because I need to decide still what this stand is gonna be. But before we do that, I just want to get rid of these. And I think that is better. Now I'm just gonna place some more item frames. Put these little bulbs in here. But yeah, I think that's so much better. I think I prefer that. Oh, and I just got the idea of maybe like doing something like that. Just tilting them, having them around here like candy. Ooh, yes, I'm gonna do that all around the thing. Then Darius just came back and wore this awesome hat he made himself. It looking stunning. And we both decided to finish the giant Christmas tree.
I crack nuts.
we are. That is the finished Christmas tree. Isn't it lovely? And we still need to do a lot over here. There is some market stands that we have to build. So now let's just work on the stage because I want to perform today. So we are gonna start with lifting it up one level at least. I think I might even do 2 levels. I don't know. I think that's not high enough for a stage, right? I think that works for a stage, yeah. For the floor, I'm gonna use some spruce. And to make these ones not stand out so much because they are like really light at the top, we can just craft these things and then it won't stand out that much. And I like it like this. Now I wanna go up a little bit, I think around here. And I wanna make it like a wall on the side, basically. Maybe I'll make stairs like over here. So this is how I imagine it to be. So you can like go on the stage here, go down the stage here. Now I want to have like in the back a mangrove and red terracotta wall because it's red and I think that looks more like a stage. And I'm gonna make the top row out of oak and spruce again. I need to also add a little ceiling and a roof. I think I might do like, for that I have to make like a little line here so I can place them in the right direction. I just make like the same pattern, you know, some random spruce and oak. Then we have this, making a roof like so, like around that. So the roof might be really flat, maybe like this, then it has like a little arch. There we have the roof. That's how it looks like. I made some little ice spikes hanging down with some white glass and some light gray glass. And now I thought maybe I make these corners a little rounded up like so. So now I have to think about the details. So first I want to build a drum kit. I'm kind of following a tutorial, if you can say it. It's not completely a tutorial, it's just a picture I'm using. Ooh, that's really cool actually. I'm not taking the credits for that because I did not invent this. But it is quite nice. I just changed the color of the original design. Let's just do a microphone here maybe. I don't quite have a middle, so I'm just doing that. Now I have some leggies. Some legs. And now we can make a piano over here. Let's just try doing it like this and like so maybe. And we of course also need a seat over here. The idea is to make an armor stand, give it arms, then we can give it a shield, and then we have to move that somehow. Oh my god, that is quite difficult, so let me figure that out here. Okay, so for the piano, I did that. I think it turned out okay. It was kind of a struggle. I put in the effort, it works. I think I might want to like add some item frames with little bulbs, and I'm gonna shear these. And that's cute! So now the next ones, like these, we're gonna do the detailing together. Let's just replay this beautiful montage of the little huts. Now that we have all the market stands exterior finished, we still need to work on their interiors. And now I'm gonna go on to this one where I can just go and decorate how I feel like. Now we can make some shelves, like over here maybe one. I think that's a nice little shelf. Now we can place these item frames here and there, some here. So now we can just place these things on top there. And these are really typical in Germany. Everyone is decorating their windows with these things. They are called Schwibbogen, which basically means candle arch. I could rotate. I don't know if that changes anything. We can use our shears again and get rid of all of the item frames if I can reach it. Yes. Then I also want to add a little chair in here because they want to sit maybe. Feel like we don't want to stand all day. And now we can add signs, candle arches, and I thought maybe for a cool design, I thought that could look like a little candle arch on top there. So I'm just gonna do the same thing around here. And as a decoration idea, I had this random thought in my head. It's very random, but these seeds kind of look like some interesting decoration for the walls, so why not? And I think that's it. Just gonna place people in there as well. So I will place like one person each hut as like the seller, people from the SMP. But first, let's move on to the next one. Next one is gonna be a food stand. So in here we're gonna sell chicken. So I'm just trying to build a little kitchen here, and I'm gonna use banners like this, and then I can make these here out of what's gonna put signs on these. I mean, this could be a furnace like so. Gonna have these little seats around here you can lean on as well, and I'm gonna make legs with armor stands again. I'd also like to add a little layer of dark oak over there so you can have like little table. Then I will place a couple campfires over here so you can cook the meat. Gonna place them, of course. I call the chickens eat chickens because Aqua said that herself. That's a little meme on the server. I feel like she is a duck and chickens are kind of her sisters and brothers. But yeah, she said chickens eat chickens, so that's what it's called. Now the chairs have some little leggies, and I finished a sign, and I also added some item frames with some chicken so it looks like you're eating. Now I'm just gonna pop a hopper in here, and I thought of decorating it a little bit with the leaves again and adding the little baubles. So now that we're finished with that, we're gonna move on to the next one, to the candle shop. So I thought for the candle shop we might want to decorate with a little yellow because I haven't done that before. Something like this. Yeah, that's really good. Then we're gonna add some yellow shelves as well to show off the candles. And we can add some more signs, of course. Oh, I made a lovely little candle design. Look at this. That's so cool. So now let's just place a couple candles. I'm cool and I'm lighting it up with arrows. And I thought maybe we just add some mangrove here so it's a little more different, not only yellow. So now that we're done with the candle shop, I'm working on yeah, this problem. This is gonna be the hat shop where I sell antlers and Christmas hats. And yeah, let's just add some shelves here. Also, to avoid people running in and out of it, I'm gonna place some trapdoors on top of the door, so now you can never annoy me again. I will place these hats and item frames on the shelves. So now I added all the shelves, I added also hats and antlers, all the colors that I made. And for a change of pace, I thought I want to add a hanging sign to say what the shop sells this time. How's that? Nice, I love it. So now that we're finished with this one, we're gonna move on to the next one, which is gonna be the Nutcracker shop. I will only show it with one of them and I will do the rest off camera. But basically what we're doing is we put a hat on the armor stand, and then we're gonna put on some armor, and then we're gonna make the armor small, turn off gravity just for safety. Then we're gonna give him arms, make him stand in that pose, and then we're gonna use the armor stand right next to it, apply almost all the same effects on it, and we give him the hat and make this armor stand invisible. Then we're gonna move it over to the other one, and then we have a little nutcracker with a big hat. I've added all the armor stands. This was quite exhausting, and now I thought I wanna add some signs and do some little stars or something because it's cute. Gonna definitely need to use low ink sac. So now that we're done with this market stand, we're gonna move on to the next one right next to it. And this one is gonna be a steak shop, but in Germany they actually sell Bratwurst on Christmas markets. So let's just see that as a replacement. I didn't want to do more 3D textures. I had enough. I'm gonna build the barrels like so, with something on top. Of course, I have a job block. You are interested. I think I want to even put it a little bit higher. Gonna put some campfires left and right. Gonna turn them off though. And then we're gonna place some beef around that thing. So now I just would add like something here so you can sit down here and eat. For that, we might need some seats. So here we're gonna make a sign which says steaks. I want to add some barrels at the top. There we have it, the steaks house. So now we're gonna move on to the next one. The last but not least, gemstone shop. And I'm gonna start with placing some around here, some thingies so we can put stuff on there. Let's make a sign, gemstone shop. So in here, we're gonna make some shelves around here. Just gonna place some item frames so we can put our gems, and we can also put some in here, and we're just gonna fill the whole thing. So I have like different kind of things that you could use as gemstones. I'm gonna place a diamond here because it is a gemstone. So now with this sand finished, we have everything finished, and now we can go and do a little bit of decorating. So I did this. I'm gonna do that somewhere else as well. Like for example here, I'm gonna show you guys how I did it. So basically all I did is add like the layers, so it's like on that level. Then we obviously want to add a layer on top, and then we're gonna add a little bit more like so, and then it looks like, and that's what I'm just gonna do all around the place because I can. I am now gonna add some candy canes, but like maybe in between some of the houses I will go in some mangrove, some block of quartz, some terracotta, some quartz, some mangrove. We're gonna make a little thing going down again, and then we're gonna add some more terracotta, and then we have it. How's that like? So I'm gonna spread them as well, and then we are ready for the final reveal. Now it is time. I have finished everything and we can go into the marketplace, the German-inspired Christmas marketplace. So first of all, we can hop on the chair and snack something at Carefree's. Well, this is Mr. Carefree. So we can get some steaks. Lovely. And here it looks like this. Then when we go over here, we have the Nutcracker shop, where we can buy nutcrackers. That took a long time doing these armor stands. Darius made the hats with Blockbench, and I just used it. Then we have the Christmas hat shop, and I made all of these hats, yay! We have some antlers, we have some Christmas hats. So if we can look closely, we have like all the different colors for these hats. We also have my hat. Then we also have antlers, and yeah, they do look like they are the same colors, but they have different ears. Basically all I did was matching these to people's hair colors, like mine. Then we also have these hats in different colors. Here we have the pink one, the red one, and I also made blue, green, and purple. Moving on to the next market stand, which is the candle shop. Very adorable. Over here we can buy candles from Anxie. That's Anxie. The next hut we see is the stage. Then we have Chickens Eat Chickens, where we can buy our lovely little chickens. And Aqua is the one that serves us our chickens because she said herself, chickens eat chickens. The next one is the Candle Arches shop. They have like little houses and then an arch and then these candles. It's very adorable. And that's what the stand looks like. Yeah. Over here, we have Glühwein, or how I could translate it, hot wine. The dear Mr. Loaf is selling these lovely drinks, and hot wine is really typical in German markets. It's basically just heated up wine. So here we have baubles for the Christmas tree. Simple as that. Mr. Iron Golem is selling these because he just walked in there for willingly, so now he is employed. The next one is my candy shop. And some of the textures are a little glitchy, but who cares? And then we have some sweets. We have some chocolate apples. We have dark chocolate, brown, white. So my favorite chocolate is white chocolate. And then we also have candy canes, of course, and that's me. That's me. And then we also have a little bit of decoration over here inside. Over here, right next to the candy shop, we have the gemstone shop. I might be a little tiny to look at these, but these are the gems. So inside I decorated a lot with amethyst. And I also have the gems on these little shelves in the back. Of course, I can also show the tree that I made with Darius. But yeah, that's... Whoa, no. Excuse me, you're not allowed to do this. And for the end of this video, let's put this stage to good use.